Let's go,
What's up,
champ.
brother?
Let's go, champ.
Go, champ.
Let's go, champ. What up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Yo,
Good.
every once in a while, we good. Every once in a while, Ox
can y'all
still
see me?
just
Can y'all
champ.
That's right. Can y'all see
Look
me?
at him.
No, we see you. We see you clear. We see you on social media every day as well. You out there still pumping and jumping. Now, listen, this Rampage talk is the next. It's the next. It's the champ.
Let's go, champ.
Listen, champ. Serious.
Yes,
On a
brother.
serious note, Rampage. You've been on social media on them heavy, and I have to say you've been really creative with the memes, the posts, very
Thank you,
funny,
brother.
right?
Thank you, brother.
How realistic is this fight? Is it going to happen?
100% is gonna happen. If he said he ain't backing out, I talked to his manager. They said they ain't backing out. They said they with it. He's always wanted to try boxing. He said that he's always been the guy that wanted to. He said he came into the MMA game right to the top, going heavy, going hard. The same thing he said he wanted to do in boxing. So, me and him is a perfect match made in heaven. I finally got a dance partner, y'all. Look at him.
Finally.
Listen, this is something that we wanted for you for a while. We think that you're exciting for boxing. We need people like you. So, but check it out though. This is something I heard today. I heard that you agreed, because he said it, I believe, that you agreed that if he fights you in the ring, that you'll go and fight him in the cage. Is that true?
Let me tell you, to answer that question, let me say it like this. For 10 years, I've been trying to get a high profile fight. With no shame to it. I've been trying to get a high profile fight for 10 years. I've been all around the world. I went to Germany, you name it. I went around the earth 4 times, knocking on doors, trying to get fights, throwing my name in the hat, right? Nobody was willing to give me an opportunity, right? Unfortunately, to my own failure, when I got the shot with Fres Kendo, I came up hot. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now you see, not amongst other things, you see marijuana. One of the things I got popped for as well is on the forefront of something that's being totally ignored now. But I'm happy. Things have to change throughout time. I say that to say this. For 10 years, I was on the grind, hunting and fishing, trying to get somebody to put the gloves so our dance partner. Guess what? Rampage Jackson said, yo, champ. He said, yo, Shannon, he's very disrespectful too. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I finally got so he real hot. He got his mouth can fry chicken the way he hot. He got his mouth can fry chicken. Let me tell you something. But the whole thing is, right? He said, yo, look, I'll fight you in boxing, but would you fight me in MMA? So I had to go to the lengths of this far. I had to go to this lift. I had to say, yeah, as a man of my word, I gotta keep it real. Yeah. I gotta fight, and yes, I'm gonna fight MMA just so I can get a man to fight me in the ring. That's a shame. Mike Tyson, Holyfield, all of them, Klitschko, none of them will fight me.
Why though, Shannon? Why do you think it's not? Why don't you think you got the fight with Mike? Because I remember we talked shortly before. Mike picked an opponent for his exhibition. What is it that's keeping these guys from getting in the ring with you?
You see him.
You see him.
You see him. Let's go, champ. You see him.
All right, listen.
Yeah.
I know. I gave you your credit on Instagram.
I apologize. I apologize, champ. I apologize not to cut you off, champ. I just want to say one thing, right, champ. I'm an anomaly because I'm older. I'm stronger. I'm faster than I ever was. Man, this is I'm getting stronger by the day, faster by the day. I throw a sparring once in a while. I go by the gym. I jump in with a young boy. I show the hands. They say, damn, champ, you still got it. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, but I apologize. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Is it the Mary Jane that got you keeping you young?
Listen, man. Listen, you see the girl was running. You see how fast she was running, huh? You see how fast the girl was running. You see how fast she can run with that. I'm telling you, champ, they can't stop me, man. They all duck me. Wow. None of them want to give me a shot. They all say I'm crazy. They all say this, but you know what it is? Truth of the matter is, listen, the truth of the matter is, I'm too young for the old guys, and I'm too old for the young guys. Meaning, why take the risk?
Right.
Yeah, you kind of caught right there in the middle. You being what, 48, 49?
49.
And Mike Tyson's 49,000 years old. Mike Tyson's 54,000 years old.
Right.
We just made 55. And it's like, yeah, you're in the middle. Plus, you're bigger than these guys, and you're in shape, and most guys are not in shape.
And the truth of the matter is, I love those guys. No, you know, with all being said, I truly love them, and I'm really excited about the fact that who would have ever thought that in this day and age, a guy like Mike Tyson, man, a guy like Holyfield would be in talks of making millions or hundreds of millions of dollars again, way past their prime. I'm talking about 2 generations later, 3 generations later, 4 maybe. So this is amazing time to be alive. Thanks to the phone, thanks to social media, thanks to listen to me. Remember, I started them boys out, Jake and Logan Paul. Right. Remember, I look at them now. You feel me? I told Logan, I said one day you're gonna fight Mayweather.
Yo, speaking of that, Shannon, I want to ask you.
And I said one day you're gonna fight me.
You come from.
I told him that.
Listen, Shannon, you come from a certain cloth and from a school of boxing minds, right? You know the sport, right? Have you ever thought about like passing that knowledge on? Like you messed with Logan, but I'm talking about real young heavyweights that have potential to be champions and maybe start teaching the sport to some of these guys as that crossed your mind on a serious level. He just want to fight.
Carnage. Listen, I'm gonna keep it real.
Huge.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real with you, right? Like I feel great. I'm 49. I feel phenomenal, man. When I'm training, I feel great. I'm motivated. I didn't take a beating throughout my career. I might have had 3 or 4 tough fights, real rough fights where my body got banged up. You know what I'm saying? I did. Yeah. A lot of guys took damage.
Which fights was those? Klitschko, what else?
For sure. Klitschko only because I had one on. Only because I had one on. No. I'll say Botha, Klitschko,
okay,
Abragamov, right?
Abragamov?
Yeah, man. Woo.
But you won that fight.
Nah, I lost that fight. Fight.
Who was the guy you beat before that?
Liakovic.
Yeah, Liakovic. That's what it was. Yeah.
Abragamov. I fought Abragamov with the flu, and I just wasn't in shape, and he was catching me with some good blows. He can hit too. But I haven't had a lot of tough fights, man. You know what I mean? So I've been fortunate where I may be able to take time off, get rest, heal, do something else, go do movies, go do business. You know, I got a lot going on. I got a drug treatment center down here in Florida. We also have a pharmacy. We have a clinic called Alpha DNA. You know, I got a lot of things, going in, irons in the oven, you know what I'm saying? So I'm always moving and shaking, hustling. And guess what? I get to chill. Look at me. And then I get to rest. And then when I get to come back, I feel 10 times as strong. You feel me?
I commended you on Instagram, but I want to do it publicly on the show for not taking that offer with fighting Riddick Bowe. I definitely appreciate you for doing that, but can you tell us why?
Love him. I love him. He's the best. I love him to death. He's Brownsville, you know what I mean? But it's not, it ain't nothing there for me to hurt my brother or even fight him. Even he might hurt me anyway. Look how big he is. That's my boy. Nah, I don't, I can't say, he needed to make a living. I love him to death. I wish I was in position that I could financially take care of him for the rest of my life. Because if I could, I would. Unfortunately, I'm not. When I get there, when I get there, I'm always look out for fighters because I love fighters, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? We one of a kind humans, man.
Shannon, I got to get your take on this Fury Wilder thing. There are a lot of conspiracies out there saying that maybe it's not COVID, maybe it's ticket sales, maybe Fury wasn't ready. What's your honest opinion about this fight being postponed to October?
That's weird that, it must be COVID because I can't see him. From everything I was hearing and seeing, he was looking like he was ready to go. And then, I'm hearing rumors that it was sparring, but I wasn't there. This is boxing. You feel me? I heard it was tough sparring. I heard a lot of different. That's all I heard, actually, to be honest with you. I only heard that it was tough sparring. Then I heard it was COVID. So, it is what it is, man. If it was tough sparring and he wasn't feeling confident, I don't know, man. I think this might change the game for Wilder now, though.
Right. Well, who wins the fight if they do fight in October?
Now I don't know. Now I heard that the boy might replace him. What's his name? Ruiz.
Nah, that's just talk. Cause Wilder doesn't want to fight anybody else but Fury. So it looks like that fight's gonna happen in October. But a lot of people were picking Fury for the trilogy. What was your take when the trilogy was made?
I was leaning towards Fury myself, But now I'm really more going back to the middle.
Got you. So have you seen how Wilder's been looking training with Malik Scott lately?
Yeah. They're doing the pads and stuff like that. Yeah. Pads don't hit back though.
Yeah. I mean, I got you. But Shannon, can a guy at the age of Wilder learn new tricks to be able to implement that against a guy like Fury? Like, is that possible?
Yes, possible. Very possible. Anything is possible in boxing. He might go back up in there. The way, I mean, one thing I will say this, he is looking real. Like, one thing I can see working with Malik is looking real neat. It's looking neater. It's looking neat.
Yes.
It's looking like that right hand. Yeah, it's coming straight down the pipe. Yes. Now, again, that's not an actual head. That's not an actual target. You feel me? But it's looking good on paper. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's looking real sharp in the videos. But we got to see it when he aimed at a person's head, a moving target. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But he looking good. You ask me, Champ. I've been talking to him. I say, man, Champ, I wish them both the best of luck. When I speak to both of them, I always give them the best of luck. I'm looking for a great fight. Everybody get paid, go home.
So no bad energy with Drew and Wilder, even though with the past you guys went back and forth. It's all love now, though.
I love that man. I love what he's doing. I've hit him up. He hit me up. What's up, Champ? I hit him up. What's up? Everything good? Just checking on him. Listen, man. I told you I was on the hunt for how many years? Hunting and fishing,
10 years.
Trying to get fights. 10 years. They wasn't giving me no fights. Nobody. So I think he understood and understands. And if he don't, it is what it is with anybody who don't understand that we in a sport where it's boxing, it's fighting. It's gonna get aggressive sometime. And we all know, look, how many times I usually fighters fight to the death, right? But guess what? When the bell rang, they hugged each other.
Was the exhibition with Klitschko ever real?
He was scared, Champ. And he's still scared. Why he ain't fighting me now in the exhibition? What's stopping him? What's stopping anybody from fighting me in the exhibition? Because I'm gonna tell you, I got a long list of people I asked.
250 pounds. That's what's stopping.
Okay, and then Rampage, the only person that said yeah. Now I said this about Rampage: either he's stupid or he's crazy. So which one is going to be?
So when is the fight going to happen?
Oh, he ain't scared.
Do you have an idea on when that fight is going to happen? Like, any clue?
We working right now. I talked to his manager this morning. I talked to him this morning. He real smart at the mouth. He said something about I need a hearing aid. When I asked something to be repeated. He said something about like, but I need a hearing aid. But that's all good. I told you, he got a hot mouth. His mouth fried chicken. You feel me? His mouth can fry chicken, but we're going to see when I see him.
Well, I mean, hopefully somebody finally agreed to step in the ring with you, even if you have to go in the cage afterwards. And I hope you get paid the way you deserve to get paid, Shannon.
First I'm going to knock him out, and then I'm going to choke him out.
All right, listen, we appreciate the time, Shannon, as always, bro. Thanks for taking the time, and good luck. Hope you get that fight.
You the champ. Let's go, champ.